I've decided that, despite my age, I'm not going to have any organic children. I've lost 4 of my friends to that epidemic. And as soon as one of my mates gets pregnant, she turns into a twat. It's quite quick. It's sort of dickhead. It's not fast. I've got a very posh friend, and she gives me evils as she's stroking her lump, and she goes, "You're married now. Why don't you have a baby?" And I'm like, "What are you cooking, a Bond villain?" She said, "I'm going to give my child the best start in life. I'm going to give birth at home." I was like, "Please don't, you've got cream-coloured carpets." She went, "Oh, for goodness sake, grow up. I'm going to have a bathing pool, and I'm going to have tea lights, and I'm going to have whale music. It's all going to be sea-themed." I was like, "What did you fuck?" What do you think's going to come out that you've got to give birth in an aquarium? Is that thing going to have gills? Like, I know her husband's ugly, but give the poor man credit. He's not got flippers. She went, "No. I'm going to create an atmosphere of tranquility. And I'm not going to scream, I'm just going to squeeze. And my child is just going to slide gently out of my body into the pool." I am not a medical professional, but I know if your baby slides out, you were too fucking rough when you made it. I'm from Dorset, we got a phrase for that: no tread left on the tyres. On the day I get a text saying, "Come and witness the miracle," I'm like, "Alright." So I buy a little teddy and I turn up. Now she put her tea lights on the windowsill and she set fire to her net curtains. Which she didn't tell me because she's a bit proud, right? So I opened the front door and I saw this layer of black smoke, and I see a burnt curtain, and I hear this noise which is apparently whale music. I was like, "Oh my God, she's pushing out Satan." I told her this is what happens if you let them do you up the bum. Do you know what my mum calls that? The tunnel of disrespect. I don't even know how we got onto that topic of conversation. That's the worst part. So I walked in, and there's like smoke on the ceiling, and there's a burnt curtain, and there's a pool in the middle of her lounge, right, normal, and she's done it, but she's made a little person, and I'm like, "Oh, you've done it, well done." And then I realised they're both bobbing around in all the turds she's pushed out as well. And I'm like, "Oh my God, your baby just slid out of your vagina into a pool full of shit." I can't call this a good plan, mate, but I will help you name this ride. Let's call it the log flume.